Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to talk about DeFi today and why diversification is even more key in DeFi than regular crypto. For many of the same reasons. We all know that people are excited about DeFi because you can make such huge gains. YFI went from like $2 to $40,000. That's like a 20,000x or something like that. That means you could have invested something like $50 and gotten $1 million if you had gotten in on the very bottom. Of course, that's near impossible because no one really knew about YFI back then. And people only really knew about YFI once it already started rising to $2,000, which most of the ROI was still over. But even if you gotten at $2,000, you would actually have $40,000 right now. So, and YFI swing between like 22 and 40, so there's plenty of time to arbitrage between 2x, although it could fall apart at any time. But you should not go all in on one DeFi and chase those giant short-term gains because you do not know when it's going to fall apart. And even if you have a long-term or even mid-term strategy for DeFi, it needs to be very, very diversified because your coins in DeFi, at least some of your coins in DeFi are going to hit a big spike and you can sell, but many coins in DeFi, like we've seen with Yam, Hot Dog, Sushi, like the creator exit scam, but then he de-exit scam, Yam, Hot Dog, and other food tokens essentially have crashed. And if you invested in one of those and you didn't get out and it crashed, then you lost all your money. But if you invested in like Yam, YFI, Sushi, Hot Dog, even if one of those crashed and another one of those spiked, you win big time because the amount of money you lose during the crash is going to be more than offset by the amount of money you gain during one of those spikes. You know, if it crashes, you just lose to zero. You can't lose to negative. But if it spikes, you'll gain much more than 2x. And the more diversified you are, the less likely that all your coins are going to crash. In DeFi, when it's super volatile and super up and down, you don't really want you want as little chance as possible that all your coins crash at the same time. That is actually the most important element in DeFi if you're having a DeFi strategy. Not like which coin is going to spike the most. It's like how do I diversify or do my strategy so that not everything crashes at once and I get left with $0. And by far the best strategy is to actually diversify. Even if you diversify in 10, there is always a chance in DeFi that they all pop and the bubble pops altogether. But it's much, much less likely than if you invest all in Hot Dog and then Hot Dog goes rotten. Think about it this way with the food meme coins. You know, to stay healthy, you need to eat a diversified diet. If you only eat, let's say, McDonald's chicken nuggets like that one girl did, you probably won't have a long and healthy life. That girl actually had serious complications when she was 17. I'm surprised she even survived 17 years eating McDonald's chicken nuggets only. Then when she actually recovered, which was also surprising, she continued to eat McDonald's chicken nuggets. I have not heard from what happened to her since then, but I'm going to guess not very good things because, well, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide why it's not good to only eat McDonald's chicken nuggets all your entire life, or ramen or any of that stuff. So you want McDonald's chicken nuggets. Actually, you can just leave those out. But you want McDonald's chicken nuggets, milkshakes, vegetables, some meats, protein. You need all of those. And for a healthy DeFi food meme diet, you need, sushi. You need, Yam, hot dogs, YFI, burgers, whatever other food meme coins, sashimi. You need a diversified diet of all those DeFi coins to actually be safe from it all going to zero at the same time. And make sure you actually sell out of those DeFis when they actually spike. Because if you invest in many DeFis, they're all going to spike at different times. And what you want to do is when one spikes, you want to take most of that money out into fiat and then invest a little bit of that money back into another DeFi to have another chance that DeFi will actually spike. I think following the strategy in DeFi over the next couple of months will actually leave you with a lot of money, minus the Ethereum fees if you can find some way to get around them. But realistically, I think that's the best chance and safest chance for DeFi money. Invest in possibly maybe 10 or 20 DeFis. Once any of them goes through the roof, take 80% of that money out, cash it out, and then the other 20%, put it back into another DeFi, wait until that spikes as well. Because you only need like one, maybe two of those out of the 20 to actually spike for you to easily make back all your money on all those DeFis and then make some profit. Because then you're just playing with house money, and when you're playing with house money, you're not afraid. So that's my strategy with DeFis. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.